This is the opportunity homepage. If we don't have opportunities, we had a problem. But the nice thing is that salespeople, they just start right here in the opportunity homepage. And here is where the quotes are. They just go right to a quote. So it starts with adding the products and services to a quote. So here's what you're seeing right now. This is something called guided selling. This is a configuration wizard that walks a salesperson through a series of questions based on whatever guidelines you want to put in, that helps them make the product selection really easy. So let me show you what I mean. So right here, if I wanted to pick the segment of the customer, let's say it's enterprise, and they are in the manufacturing industry. They've told us they're interested in IoT solutions, and maybe there's 2,000 devices they think they're going to connect. Again, this is whatever you decide. What's happening in the background is Salesforce CPQ is running configuration guidelines, and it is actually going to make the recommendation of the products that best meet the customer need, right? Which is incredible. So right here now, we have a quote. And it's no simple quote. It's not like it's a one-line item quote. Dan probably wants to kill me because I picked the criteria, because there's 100 line items on this quote, but it's really robust. And the other thing I want to point out to you is you see charge type. And you can see there's a couple of different ones, recurring, one-time usage, as I spoke about before. So really, really robust. This looks like a quote, but it's actually more than that. And this is probably my favorite thing. This is actually a deal-making canvas. This is for sales reps to be able to model different scenarios right here. So let me show you how that works. So let's just say for this product set, the customers told us they have $15 million budgeted, okay? The sales rep would put in $15 million. What's happening is that $15 million was just spread across all those hundreds of line items on the quote, and it is allocating revenue based on your pricing guidelines. And what it's telling us is I have a yellow and I've got a red. What it's telling me is that in order to make this deal work, I have to go outside of the standard pricing, and I need to actually get approvals. So I could automatically route this quote right here and actually send it to the right person to get this approved. So here it is. This is the Einstein Analytics template. And what it's going to provide you, it says quoting effectiveness, but think about it as like discount analysis. And it's going to help you look at discounts by account. So, right, you might want to know what the discounts are in a certain account, by region, by product. So I'm looking right now at product, and I'm looking at it based on the largest products for revenue descending. But if it tells me, you can see that the average discount was 24% for the products. That doesn't really necessarily tell me everything I need to know. So maybe I want to look at it by product. So if I look at the IoT managed solutions, it's telling me the average discount, it's 31%, which is higher than all the products. So the first thing I want to know is, right, why? Why is that happening? Very quickly, I can see, this is kind of going to freak people out if they're a sales rep, but it's going to tell you what reps are actually discounting that product more than the average.
So it all starts right inside of Salesforce. Here we're looking at the account record for Presidio Technology. Presidio is one of Kronos' best customers. And this is their full customer view. So we can see here the sales opportunities. It always starts with the sales deal. Right below that, we can see all the quotes that are generated during that sales cycle. When quotes are won, they're converted into contracts. Below that, we have orders. The orders are automatically generated when products are provisioned and sold. And then if Presidio bought a subscription-based product, we can see that here. That is a whole bunch of data all in one place. But thanks to CPQ, it's all in one place. Now let's take a look here in the middle. I can see that Presidio purchased our Workforce Ready product, and they are in the lowest usage tier. Workforce Ready is a brand new cloud-based offering. And the interesting thing about Workforce Ready is it's usage-based. That means that Presidio only pays for what they've consumed. And in this case, that is measured by the number of employees who are interacting with the platform. So for an account manager, it's really no longer sufficient to just know that Presidio's purchased Workforce Ready. Account managers need to understand the usage. So here we could click on consumption and see the brand new usage-based pricing that Denise talked about earlier. With new usage-based pricing, Kronos is going to be able to pull data in from their back office system and see it represented right here in this graph. So let's look at this chart. Kayla, you want to zoom in a little bit? Here we see the usage, and it's growing over time. And that red bar on the right-hand side is getting dangerously close to the blue line we have at the top. The blue line is the contracted limit of 40 users on the platform at any one time. Now, I can see this data right here on the chart, but Salesforce can also proactively notify account managers when a potential problem is going to happen. Now, this visibility is amazing for Kronos because it enables Kronos to become a trusted advisor. Kronos can reach out to Presidio Technology and start to have a conversation about upgrading them to the next usage tier. And actually making that upgrade is really, really easy. All we need to do is click on the amend button. Now the account manager can go in, adjust the usage rate, and CPQ handles all the complex calculations in the back, like terminated the old usage card, and we can see we've automatically added in that subscription for Workforce Ready Tier 2. This is possible because in Salesforce CPQ, the contract is a living and breathing record. We all remember contracts in the past. It was a PDF that was stored on somebody's laptop, or even worse, a signed piece of paper that's in a file folder that's in Bianca's office down in the basement. But with Salesforce CPQ and billing, now the contract is living and breathing, and it's automatically updated with all of those changes that we've gone in and made. It's very, very powerful. So let's pause for a second. I just went through a lot. We saw the full customer view for Presidio Technology, we identified a problem, and we upgraded them, all without ever leaving Salesforce. But Presidio actually has to pay for these products, right? They have to pay for Workforce Ready. Luckily, the team at Kronos is using the brand new Salesforce billing. Billing enables Kronos to send out accurate invoices every month. And there's never any manual reconciliation based upon changes that were made. Since the contract is accurate, the invoice is accurate. It's so easy. And that accuracy isn't just inside of Salesforce. We talked a minute ago about how Salesforce enables all of these partners to fuel back office data. Here we can see an example of that. I can see how MuleSoft is keeping our Oracle ERP system completely up to date. Now with billing, Kronos can actually collect payments as well without ever leaving Salesforce. It looks like that invoice has gone out, and look at that. The payment came in and is automatically recorded inside of Salesforce. That's amazing. With Salesforce CPQ and billing, we are able to complete the last mile of that sales cycle, and Kronos is now able to create meaningful, recurring customer relationships and customers for life.